Hi there, it's Renuka for LFL Easy, and in this video I am showing 5 masculine cards with the February card kit from LFL Easy. So I made these 5 simple cards by using LFL Easy kit and paper, and these are kind of a very basic one, but you got an idea of how to get the masculine cards, because most of the times we struggle with the masculine cards, and I thought it's a nice time to share this, because you can use these for birthdays, for anniversaries, for Father's Day, any time you can use those. And so let's jump into the project now. This kit came with the cardstock, and I'm cutting that in half for making my card bases here, and then I will score them in half. For the first card, just I will score them little bit differently so that I can get the one flip there. So now I'm just scoring all those in half, and now you can see that how I just turn out one cardstock to the A2 size, this one, to make a little flap for the holding the gift card paper there. Now there are lots of pattern papers came in this kit, and now I didn't use any kind of rectangle die here. I'll just measure it and mark it with the pencil, and then I cut with the help of the paper trimmer. You can use the scissors also. Now these 3 pattern papers, I kind of like that how I want them, and now I see that these 3 stacks in this pattern paper looks really nice, so I just cut out the exact width of that, and I don't want the full panel for the lengthwise. I use this checkered pattern for a lengthwise, and now I'm putting that panel directly on my front of the card base. Here you can distress those panels, pattern cardstocks with the ink, in this kit you have a purple ink, but you can go the last month's kit and you will get the neutral natural color ink. Now here I'm using the EK Success punch border, and it is kind of very masculine, but it's kind of very contemporary look, I can say that, very modern look, because it's having those squares and I really like the look of it. So I decided to use that, and I just pull out the again a different pattern paper from the same kit, which is kind of little bit muted, it's not that bright, and now I am showing you that how it looks nice, that see-through windows created by that border pattern paper. So finally I decided that I go with that purple pinkish shade, and this is also a really overall pattern paper. It's not that dark or bright. You can go with the white also if you don't want to, but although this is kind of pinkish shade, it's kind of really holding together with those flowers with the stack, and this pattern paper are the part of the kit, so they all will go together, so you don't have to worry that which should you use. Now I'm using here a Tombow Mono liquid glue for adhering that windows on the pink pattern paper, and I'm kind of putting border from all the sides. Now I didn't cut out anything yet, because I decided that how much I needed, and when I decided the placement is right, then I decided that trim off that panel also. Don't worry, I use that piece inside the card so that it will match the outside also. I'm showing here the whole card making process, that how I imagine and how I choose my cardstocks. Now this is the ink which I'm talking about. This is the premium dye ink in Dark Craft by Natural Color, and it came with last month Love for Lizzie kit. So you can just mix and match your things, and just to give a little bit earthy look, and I add little bit of color to that mousse also. And these are the wood veneers. You can color them, you can put them as it is, you can add the glossy accent on them, you can use many different things to color them, like alcohol markers or distress inks too. Now here I'm using this Nuvo drops, which also came in a last month kit. It's kind of that silvery earthen color look, and these neo drops are come in this month's kit, so I just add little bit to those flower stems, and then I'm using the white gel pen to adding little bit highlight to that mousse, and I'll keep that aside for drying. And you can see that here I'm using just I want to show you that how you can color with the DIY this dye ink with on this wood veneer, and you can add these this yellow no drops. It doesn't come in a kit, it is kind of add-on. And now this green I have in my stash. It is not a neo drop, it is kind of 3D paint I have, but I just put those on there and just keep them aside so that it will dry, and it kind of saves some kind of time for me when I make the next projects. And you can use any colors and something like just glitter, or you can use just as it is. Those wooden veneers are really nice, and they're having the sticky back also. Now there is a small flip in this inside, you can see that. So I will attach that this panel at the one side of the that flip, and basically I'm creating that flip for putting the gift card inside, or you can put anything like a message or a note or another tag inside also. So now I'm just decorating that with the matching paper which we use little bit in front also, and then I just stick that inside. Now after that, yeah, you can put this gift card. So then I'll just put all these panels together. I want little bit of dimension to this full window frame we created, so I just decided to add fun foam. Fun foam is like go-to product for me cause it add little bit dimension. It is little bit cheaper than double-sided adhesive tape, and the same time you can cover the whole panel or the whole area with that. Now this silver peel off vines are came in a kit, and this craft tag also came in a kit, and I'm just pulling out with the help of the craft knife there, and I kind of put make it kind of border all together all around that fishtail tag. And here if you don't want to do that, you can just add again a color or distress ink to those tags also. Now I'll put that mousse just there, and it already looking really nice. And then I decided to add these ribbons. So I choose this stripe one cause I thought everything is going kind of very geometrical shape, so this will look nice on this. You can reinforce your tag here by using this eyelet, but I didn't. I just want to make it really simple, so I skipped that step this time, but you can go ahead and do that. Now I'm adding the fun foam behind that one side of that tag so that I can put the, and it will give the equal dimension cause I have already the panels there. So this complete first card. Now for the second card, I really love this pattern paper, and I'm kind of cutting that lengthwise to my paper, and I'm making here landscape top folding card. And this also card base we came in a kit, and we cut out that front. Now these pattern papers are little bit thinner because these are papers, not a cardstock, so I decided to put those on a one simple paper I have, and it is like 65 ULB recollection white paper, and I'm just putting little bit of glue on both the sides so I can adhere those shiny glittery purple color strips. Those shiny paper also came from the kit. Now here I just stamped one up from my stash which I bought from the Michaels, and it really goes with the theme like unlock your dreams, but somehow that dry ink didn't dry properly, and it smudged off with my hand, so it just destroyed it. So then I jumped to the different idea. I cut out two die keys from this silver mirror sheet. It also came in a kit, and then I'll adhere the whole small panel to the that silver glitter cardstock by making a little bit of fishtail there, and then I'll put all the inside of that keys in there, and I'll save that full key die for front of the card. And basically I'm just putting down with the help of the pen to just little bit dabbing there so that it will stick around. Now I got these 2 keys and I have only 1 key with the golden mirror sheet. I just want to work in a 3 or 5, something like that. Odd numbers really look great on the card or something like projects, paper crafting. So here I'm kind of seeing that how should I put those. I can put those 3, something like that. I can tag them. Then I finally decided that I'll cut it out, and we'll see that I'll end up using the another tag from the kit, which is in brown. So I just cut out the excess, and I just like to leave that little bit of brown border all on the top and bottom, so it kind of pull out the whole thing together. Now this is the Recollection white and golden baker's twine, and I bought this from Michael's, and it is like 75% off on the Christmas sale. So yeah, I don't know, you get with that, or you can use the natural twine here also, or you can just use the ribbons which came in a kit. So then I'm kind of thinking that I will stamp that again and do something like that, but I finally decided that I use that craft stack again. So I again add little bit of twine to those, and then by the help of the glue dot, I'll stick all those keys together. Now here I just want to make that whole tag pop. So then I decided to add little bit of color with that purple color again with the pigment ink, because the glitter cardstock, it's little bit more for me. And then I just add a fun foam behind the bar, and this is the technique that where you get the exact fun foam size. Although sometimes when you place that, it will go little bit outside, and you need to cut off little bit, but still it's my go-to technique to do the things. Now excuse my head, sometimes it's in between because I just want to line up the card perfectly, and I'm using their ATG gun to do this kind of things, because it gives me little bit room that I can replace those. I'm using here all-purpose tape in my runner, so it gives little bit room to do. Then I'm using here a clean glue dots to adhere those keys on that tag, and I used 2 glue dots. I think 2 is sufficient, and then I just cut out the excess tails, and then finally I decided to stamp that greeting inside the card. These stamps you get in $1 or some type of clearance base there, so I just went there and just pick some whatever I like. Now these are again the beautiful pattern paper scheme. Now this card you can use for it's not just a masculine card, you can use for feminine also, means you can use it both the way or either way. Now here again I'm cutting that panel which leaving border from the 2 sides. Now this is I'm using this card as a side folding portrait one, and then I'm again stick all the panel to the white card base, sorry, the white cardstock, and it will give little bit of thickness to my paper. Then I just stamp the thank you with the ink came in the kit. Now here sometimes I just restricted myself with the kit, but you can go ahead and use whatever you have, or what kind of card you can make. Happy birthday, happy Mother's Day, happy Father's Day, anything will do. Now here I decided to add the same bird stamp which came in a kit, and I use the Dazzler's Versafine ink here. So in this way you can decorate the inside of the card too. In all those 5 cards I will make the matching envelope and the inside of the card too. So now you can see that I'm here putting the same stamp for the envelope front also. It just kind of add little bit on the inside and envelope, kind of binding all it together. And by the way, if you are spending so much time to making your card, why should not you spend little bit more time to make beautiful them inside and the envelope also. Now after doing this, just make sure that your dye ink is a little bit dry, and then I'm placing these circles. These are circle dies from Sizzix, you can use any dies you have, and I just cut out those birds. Now after that I'll use the same dies and cut out little bit of one foam for the back side of those birds, and then I just, it's matter of time that you are just attaching all this thing together. Now at this moment I decided to add little bit of distress inks to this panel. As you see here, I'm using really the green color to pop that everything out. You can use the white or brown will also do. So here I'm using a purple distress ink to just color the whole panel, and then I use that same ink in the outside borders of the panel here. I'm just trimming the excess which I'm showing through, and then I'll use green ink, and here using olive green ink inside it to just little bit pop and match those craft foams, cause those gonna see through from the side, cause it gives a little bit raise effect. Now I'm just adding a ATG gun. You can use here a glue, liquid glue also, and then I'm putting the sticky part backside, and then this is really important. You should put the sticky part on the front of the panel, cause when you are adjusting your image, a liquid glue, if you add liquid glue, it will give a little bit of room to move that. Now after that I will add little bit of Vinkazilla, clear Vinkazilla to those birds, just to that those got shine, and then I add little bit of pen on that thank you card also, and then the side of the it. Although it's not catching much on the camera, but in real life it's look really beautiful. Now you remember that we just added that keys inside that panel, and it's like a purple one. Then somehow I just decided I will not make the fishtail of the second one, and then I choose one of the white cardstock, and this pattern paper is also came in the kit in kind of stripes. I use the same stamp that unlocks your dreams and reality keys, and then I place that inside, and I place that really wrong way. Afterward you will see me that I'll tear it off and place in a right way. And then I just use a punch here to make it kind of tag, and then I decided to add again that stripe ribbon there, cause it's kind of matching with that stripe background with going on with the pattern paper. I just cut out the excess tails, and then I'm kind of saying that what means how much I needed, and kind of playing with the pattern paper that which look nice and how much should I cut. And every time I'm using here the pencil, this time I decided that I will not use so much more bigger dies from MFTs or Salmonses for especially for this project. I just want it a really simple one and go with the minimal products, something like that. But anyhow, if you like that layering technique, you go ahead and use that. That will also add a real dimension to your project. Now here I will add again a EK Success no, that not it, the Fiscus scallop border punch. Now you can use here any kind of die or border dies. I just want to add something, so I decided to use that. These punches are quite long ago I have them, and I never de-stash them because I really love to keep them. Sometimes it's really handy, and it's get a really different type of dimension, and I do scrapbooking also, so that thing it really helped me. Cause anyways, now this is the purple cardstock from my stash, and I'm adding that without adding the back on that lace, and I'm just adhering whole panel all to the front of the card base. Now you can distress all the things here, or you can add a little bit of ink, purple ink all around, but I just choose not to. This time I just want to make a little bit simple cards and challenge me to do that. And then I'm using here a liquid glue to attach that panel all on there. So after that I add little bit of enamel dots which came in a kit, and you can see that I never add kind of blink here which also came in a kit, like, but I just keep it simple by using the enamel dots because it's kind of the whole theme going with the masculine cards. Now I again attach the leftover piece from that stack paper to the purple one, and here now I use that floral damask pistachio color, I think, for that paper on the white paper, and then I again use the same stripe pattern paper, and I'll use here the tag. So I'm kind of placing that, and I use that bird stamp again. Here I don't want that bird because I'm using the stack die there. I just want that floral, so I just ink up half of it, and then I just put that stamp on both the side of that panel, and I'll stick that panel above that, so you will get the nice effect with it. Now I decided to add little bit of purple ink there and just distress it, and then I add fun foam behind it, so it will get little bit raised. And now here's the trick: if your fun foam is going outside, just put this clear paper which came in a clear back paper which came in a fun foam, and put that and then cut, so your scissor will not be sticky, or otherwise you can use the Tim Holtz non-sticky scissors. Now I attach whole panel to the front of my card base, and I'll use these leftover piece to decorate the inside of the card. Now this piece is quite a big, so I don't want to mess up with the writing area there, so I'll attach that in the opening on the upside of the card, as this is the top folding card. And then I'll stamp that flower this by the same technique though inside, so everything goes together and kind of matching together. Now this tag tag came in a kit, and here I'm kind of seeing that which ribbon should look nice, and finally I decided that I'll go with that leafy background, and it's kind of putting things all together, and I'll put that tag there. I didn't do much distressing this time, otherwise I love to do that, but you can go ahead and do that if you want to. And then I'll add little bit of fun foam on the just the bottom and top of it, cause the middle portion is already raised with that so it kind of fixed together inside. And then I'll attach that whole small panel to my main panel here, and so I'll attach again some of the enamel dots there. And on some of the cards I attach or put the enamel dots afterwards also, that you can see in the photographs. And now I want to make sure that I have all the matching envelopes with for all the cards. So I kind of took this A6 paper envelopes, and I stamped with these images, and I'm not much concerned about they should be pretty and something like that. I'm using really muted color and really dull colors, but still matching with that. This like these colors is matching with the background of it, so it shows together. And for this we attach with the silver color, and inside I add little bit. And for this I just introduced one tag stamp which I bought from Jan's, and I put that in a link, so if you are interested, I just use that to just put the matching thing to the envelope. And this is perfectly matched to that pattern paper. Basically you can see all the details on my blog, that how you can match the inside and outside of the card, and same time the envelopes. Cause this video is too much long, I didn't add everything. I kind of speed up the process and something like that, but you can went over to my blog and see the detailed pictures of that, and which envelope is matching to the which card, and what I stamp in a backside and the way I stamp it. So you will get a little bit idea there, that how you can decorate the inside and outside of your cards as well as the envelopes. You can use the envelope liners here also. I didn't use that, but yeah, I really love to, but this time I didn't, but maybe next time I'll try that. So I hope you got some kind of inspiration with this, and if you like it, please do subscribe to this channel, and you can watch more videos with me for Love for Lazy. Supplies I use are listed below, and all about the LFL Lizzie kit is also are the links below that where you can buy. And yeah, the last thing, this kit also came with that washi tape. You can cover those bags with the washi tape. And be sure to give it the thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to my channel and Lizzie's channel too if you want to more see the projects on these kits. You can follow us on Facebook, Pinterest and Instagram too. There is one group for Love for Lizzie on the Facebook. There is chat is going on there. You can get lots of inspiration, so I suggest to go that. And if you like this kit, do subscribe to it. All the links are below. I hope you have a great crafty life going on. So until the next crafty project, have a crafty life. Bye bye.